Hey guys, we are in the Jeep section of the 2026 New York Auto Show, and we are standing in front of the all-new 2027 Jeep Recon. This is basically going to be their EV Wrangler for the off-road segment. And taking a look at this grille, you could definitely see that 7-slot motif that Jeep is very much known for. But instead of having air filters where the engine would be, this is a front, and these are very nice LED headlamps. And you go over here, you have a very flimsy front bumper, and you have your tow hooks. Those are going to be very useful off-road. And the starting price for this is $65. It has 650 horsepower, and it goes 0 to 60 in about 3.6 seconds. Now the range is a little bit low for a modern EV, but this is an off-roader. You're not expecting range, you're expecting capability. So let's look at the inside and see what that's like. Okay, so unfortunately we can't get inside on the car that we just touched on, but we can look on the inside from over here on this exhibit over here. Now, to mention, it is riding on Rodian ATX tires. To my knowledge, those are fairly good off-road. And looking at the interior here, that is a very, very big screen that they put on. I suppose that it's gonna have the new Uconnect 5 system. That steering wheel, very much like a Kia, it's less of a circle and more of a square, but it does have that new Jeep design that they have been doing in their vehicles. So the leather on this looks very, very comfortable. You can see the perforation for the heated and cooled seatings. And as you can see, these, you could take off the doors, and you could also take off the rear view mirrors. You could take off basically whatever's attached to this top side, you could take off. And then you could see the back tire that's just standing out there. So you could have a full open air view. It does have a fully retractable moonroof on the top. And looking in from the side, it does have a pretty decent amount of space. Now, this feels very comparable to a Bronco. It feels compared to the Wrangler. They are very similar in shape, in dynamics, but this is gonna be a little bit more road-oriented considering it is an EV, but without losing any of that capability on off-road. So we'll see how that's going to play out in the performance versions. And you see it has a nice digital gauge cluster. It has a dial for shifting. It has a dial for shifting. It has mechanical seats. It has a very good dead pedal. We love dead pedals. And because it's an electric shifter, there's a little space in between. And you could tell that the bottom is very hard. It has the thick floor mats for when you get dirty. You'll be able to have the your thick boots on the inside without having to damage your interior. But from the looks of it, this looks like a very, very nice off-roading EV that's going to start off. It's going to compete possibly with the Bronco EV that Ford may make. It's going to compete with the Rivian R1S or the Rivian R2 or the R3 eventually when that comes out. And probably its biggest competitor is going to be the Scout EV when that comes out. And me and Sherry are going to own that for a little while, so you guys will get to see firsthand how that's going to look. So this is the 2027 Jeep Recon, and we are at the auto show, the 2026 Auto Show in New York City. We'll see you in the next video.